All right. I had to make this video now. I made a Little Mermaid video for the blacks. Now this is a Little Mermaid video for the whites. So white people have been going crazy. Little Mermaid is now black and it's wiping out the white people of the world. White people are being wiped out because black people are being born. So I had to make this video because it's stuff I've talked about briefly before. I've never really talked about it. But it's just something I just have to bring up to white society. You guys are, there's a lot of white people out there that talk about white erasure and white people going extinct and white people being wiped out, other groups replacing them. First things first, let's get the light stuff out of the way. Uh, Nobody's erasing you. If you look at what are there, 13 Disney princesses? Only one of them is black. Only five of them total, I believe, are non-white. I believe. All the rest of them are white. They've been white all this time. All the most famous ones, they're all white. They're still white. Don't worry. I know you guys are used to just seeing yourselves and that's it. But you're not the only creatures on the planet. There are more of us out there, and we exist, and we're going to be seen. So that in itself, that alone should just shut most of you guys up. But that's not the main reason I'm making this. I want to talk about white erasure because white people are being erased. I do agree with that. They're being erased. They're being wiped out. Their numbers are dwindling, especially here in the States. But my problem is white people being so stupid that and so pathetic and jealous of black people that they become these imbecilic, non-thinking, illogical racists who aren't concerned with tackling the problem or the thing that's actually wiping them out. They're not interested in doing that. They're only interested in hurting black people. So you guys don't even mind being killed and wiped out. As long as you can hurt black people, you're okay with the killing and the wiping out. And that's the problem that I have. What's wiping out white society? White society. You're wiping yourselves out. The wealthy white men and women that you don't mess with, that you don't attack, that you don't go after, that you keep financing, that you keep funding, yeah, they're the ones wiping you out from the harmful, from the drugs that they know are going to turn you into addicts that they release as safe, FDA approved. You can buy these in the store if you have any pain or any mental depression or any bad thoughts. Just take these drugs, knowing that it's going to turn you into addicts.
Headlines for years, but school officials say the crisis now is even more dire than it was just 2 years ago.
Teens are buying pills like Adderall, Percocet, and Xanax through social media, but instead are getting fake pills made with the deadly and more potent drug, fentanyl. Fox 12's Anna Katayama joins us now live from Oregon City, where school leaders are trying to send a message to students. Anna?
That's right. The Oregon City School District held an informational forum here at Oregon City High School tonight. Police say that teens are purchasing pills and not realizing that what they're getting are counterfeit pills. And according to the DEA, 6 out of 10 of those counterfeit pills potentially contains a deadly dose of fentanyl.
What I would give for another longboard adventure to Health Central.
Oregon City School Board member Michelle Stroh lost her son Keaton to a fentanyl overdose in 2020. She says he took what he thought was OxyContin, but instead got a deadly dose of fentanyl.
What used to be a try and you might like it or try and you might get addicted is now try it and you will probably die.
More than 1.3 million counterfeit pills, most containing deadly fentanyl, were seized in Oregon in 2021. Police say teens are often looking for what they think are real pharmaceutical pills to deal with anxiety or other mental health struggles.
These drugs are then sent out into the white community, turning your children into drug addicts, your adults into drug addicts. It's wiping you people out. The toxins that they dump into the drinking water because they're too cheap and too lazy to dispose of it properly, so they're just going to dump it into your drinking water. Here you go.
This mixed up real well. Well, there's some goodies down there I better share with this class. So you told me this morning when I was in here talking to you that you would drink this water, right? So would you drink it? Yes or no?
Sir, we can either comment or...
Oh, you can't answer any questions?
No, sir.
So my answer would be no. I would not drink.
All the chemicals in the products that they know are harmful and that cause cancer and that is sending so many of you to the hospital, they don't give a fuck. They want money. The wealthy white people want money. They want it at any cost. And so they're just going to, who gives a shit? I'll throw these chemicals into your drinking water, onto your property. I'll put it in your food. You can't even eat fucking food anymore because the foods all cause cancer.
Back 6:45, we have a health alert for you this morning that may have you thinking twice about what you eat. It could impact your risk of getting diagnosed with cancer.
Haley Hernandez is here this morning with some popular foods you should stay away from.
Yeah, or just consider how often you're eating them for sure. You got to double check your diet because some of your favorite foods may pose a serious health risk if you eat them every day.
What is your favorite food?
French fries.
Bacon. Did you know if you eat 4 slices of bacon or 1 hot dog every day, you increase your risk of colorectal cancer by 18% and pancreatic cancer by 67%. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as cancer-causing. Also, bad news for Nutella lovers. The European Food Safety Authority says that palm oil, the cheapest vegetable oil around and a key ingredient in Nutella, produces carcinogens when heated to 392 degrees Fahrenheit. And the cancer-causing chemical acrylamide found in cigarette smoke and building materials can also be found in French fries and potato chips. Potatoes have also been found to have some of the most pesticide residue of all fruits and vegetables. Finally, if you're turning to fish to clean up your diet, avoid farmed salmon. A study at the University of Albany found it is often full of cancer-causing contaminants such as pesticides and even flame retardants.
Yep, they say you want to go for the wild salmon instead. Also, another one, microwave popcorn may seem like a harmless snack, but it also contains a cancer-causing agent. Now, the problem is not with the popcorn itself, it's the bag that it comes in, which is lined with a chemical called PFOA, which has been shown to increase the risk of certain cancers.
Yikes.
The chemicals that are used as pesticides are causing cancer. The chemicals that are put into the food to preserve them, to give them flavor, they all cause cancer. They're all wiping you out. You can't even eat food anymore. They've made your food deadly.
Do not believe that glyphosate in Argentina is causing increases in cancer. You can drink a whole quart of it and it won't hurt you.
You want to drink some? We have some here.
I'd be happy to, actually, but not really. But
not really.
I know it wouldn't hurt me.
If you say so, I have some glyphosate.
No, I'm not stupid.
Ah, okay. So you.
No, but I know
so it's dangerous, right?
No, people try to commit suicide with it and fail fairly regularly.
Tell the truth.
It's not dangerous to humans. No, it's not.
So you're ready to drink one glass of glyphosate?
No, I'm not an idiot.
All the mass shootings that are going on, they're the ones working to make sure that it's still legal to sell assault rifles to whoever can get their hands on it. They don't care that white people are being wiped out by these mass shooters. They don't care about any of that stuff. All of the pain that you go through, the injuries that you go through from the mass shootings, the diseases that are caused by the chemicals put within the food, the diseases that are caused by the chemicals that are being dumped into your drinking water, issues that you go through after becoming an addict when just taking a drug that you think would just help you with some pain. And now you try to, with all that stuff, you try to go to the hospital and get some help. Guess what? Wealthy whites once again have come in and said, no, we're not going to help you. Why not? Because you can't afford the bill. But I have health insurance. Yeah, but the health insurance system is set up just to help us wealthy white people. Well, I pay taxes. I faithfully pay taxes. Why don't we follow that model overseas in the other white countries? Why don't we use that money and, I can use that to help myself when I have a medical emergency. And the wealthy white people look at you and say, no, we can't do that. I need that money. That's my money. But what do you mean it's your money? It's my money. I pay it in taxes. Oh, yeah, I know. But I rigged the system to make sure that your money becomes my money. So I'm gonna make you sick by putting poison in your food. I'm gonna make you sick by putting poison in your drinking water. I'm gonna destroy your communities by pumping all kinds of harmful, addictive drugs into the system. I'm gonna make sure that that people are able to bring in guns. People with mental issues can come into your neighborhood with guns and just murder you and your children. And I'm gonna do all that stuff because guess what? It makes me money. And you white people that I'm killing and destroying, you poorer whites that I'm wiping out with the products that I make just so that I can make more money. I'm gonna trick you and convince you that don't look at us, the other wealthy white people who are causing all of this harm to you. Don't look at us. It's the black people. Yeah, you need to go after the blacks because look, they're taking over your movies and your televisions. They're on your TV shows and in your cartoons. They're in your comic books. Oh my God. Look, there's a black person. Look. Right down the street, there's a black guy walking down the street. Wait, are his pants baggier than yours? Oh no. Look at that. You know what? That guy with the pants, more than likely it's going to break into your house and rape your daughter. Yeah. And by rape, I mean that your daughter will look at him and be attracted and then ask him out. And he'll probably say yes because he's a man, and they'll date, and that's rape because any black man with a white woman, that's rape. So yeah, look at that black guy walking down the street. Yeah, he lives up the street. Now that's fine. I know he lives in your neighborhood, but still he's black. So pay attention to him. Look at those black women. Those black women driving their car. Listen to the music they're playing. Those dirty nigger bitches. Yeah. You need to watch out for them. They are lazy and they have bonnets on. So you're going to need to be afraid and you're going to need to focus on them. So just don't look at us. Don't look at us wealthy white people and all the shit that we're doing to you, all the harm that we're causing. Just look at the black people and the things that you don't have in common. And that makes those people demons. Focus on them. Don't look over here. Don't look behind the curtain at what we're doing. Look at those niggers over there. And you idiots keep falling for a hook, line, and sinker. Also, let's say we're talking about the Little Mermaid movie, for example. You're talking about black people being in these things and erasing you. Guess what, dummy? This isn't a black product. This is a white product. Your fellow white brothers and sisters, they're the ones producing these movies. They own the studios. They're making all of the money. They're not they're not helping the black community. They're just giving some money to a couple of black people. But they're making all the money. They own all of the industries. White people are making all of the money. So we're not erasing you guys. You are erasing yourselves. And you won't do anything to solve the problem because you're jealous of us. And so you let that jealousy push you to a point where you ignore your own pain just because you want to focus on trying to harm us. Good luck with that. See where that gets you.